Hey everyone, how are you doing today? So today's Travel Book Tuesday, which we all know is one of my favorite days because I get to save for traveling and all of those fun things. But it is July 9th, which means this is one of my bulk filmings I did prior to going to Ireland. And so if you're interested to know what I am doing in Ireland, make sure you check out my shorts as I'm going to be posting daily. But anyways, guys, if you're new here, my name is Jen. I'm a teacher in Texas and I love saving for travel. And I've been getting a lot of comments and questions about that. So before we get into that, let me go ahead and answer a couple of those questions. So I get a lot of questions about why I save so far in advance. Why don't I just, book and plan and just go? And unfortunately, my budget does not allow for that. In order for me to travel, I really do have to save small amounts very, very early and make plans. Like, for example, this is all going to go towards 2026. Do I know what we're doing in 2026? Not really, but I'm setting the money aside in a vault that pretty much says 2026 travel. And then whenever we do decide what we're going to do, I will book the trips then. And I save very far in advance, and it's how I can travel nicely. We'll use points, we use miles, we do all sorts of fun things. Plus also, guys, I'm a teacher, so I can only travel during peak season. And I think a lot of people don't understand how much more expensive that is to travel during peak season. If I was not a teacher, I could go in September, October, April, at a fraction of the cost of what I have to go. So that is one of the downsides to being a teacher that loves to travel, because it's significantly more expensive to travel during peak season. It's just the reality of the situation. Someday I'll be retired and I can, travel during non-peak season. But before I became a teacher, my husband and I used to travel, and we used to be able to do a little bit more last minute planning, 6 months, 7 months out. But that was also pre-COVID, and just things are expensive now. So anyways, that answers I hope that answers some of why so far in advance. And then also I have had a lot of comments that people want to do this too. And I promise you, you can. I'm telling you, you can. You just, it may take time. And I think in the age of social media and influencers, a lot of times we see these people that it is their job. They get comp to travel. They do. And they get to travel. They'll be in one weekend in the Maldives, the next weekend in Uruguay, and then they're in Hawaii, and then they're road tripping through the United States, and then the next thing you know, they're in Thailand, and they're getting that comp travel, and that is their job, where they go back to back to back. And that's just not realistic for most people. Most people that I know in my personal life know that travel is expensive. It is a luxury. So you have to save in advance, and that is just a reality. So that's just some of the comments. If you have any other questions or comments, just ask below. I don't mind sharing, my journey. I also, there was somebody that posted about they're very well traveled in their 20s through their 40s, and now they just kind of go wherever they want, which I think is such a beautiful thing. But unfortunately, my life leading up to this point, I was very well traveled in the United States with my parents growing up. My 20s, I was not well traveled. I'm just going to call it, and I'm just going to leave it at this simple of a statement, that I was in the wrong relationship. So I did not travel much in my 20s, period. I did not really start traveling until I was 31, and I really did not start traveling until I met my current husband, because he has the same goals as me. He doesn't so much as care about where we go, but he does like traveling, so it's just perfect. Like, we really do have the perfect relationship. But anyways, enough of that. We are going to dive right into the vacation tracker today. These are, of course, for flights. And I think today we're going to put $50 into the book. So we're going to go ahead and put $30 into this vacation fund. So let me put this in here. And let me see. I think there's not a 30 on here. So I think what I'm going to do is, because I wanted to put 50 in today, so I'm not going to do 35. So I think what I'm going to go ahead and do is we're going to do a 10 and a 20. And the larger amounts I do need to tackle, because this is an $1,800 challenge. But this month, because of the way I get paid, but I was going out of the country, I had to budget a lot of my July savings challenges into my June check. So I'll get that money back when I get paid in July, but things have to be a little lighter in my videos on my Travel Tuesdays right now because I had to budget to cover myself through when I'm on vacation in Ireland. So in this one, as you guys know, I've taken money out of the bank. I have 100, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, $305. I have money already in the bank. One of the big things is, you can book flights as early as 330 days out on most major airlines. Some airlines, it's only 6 months. It just depends on the airline. But I really probably at the end of every month or every other month, I'm going to be taking that money out, putting placeholders in, because if we do happen to come across a really great flight to Athens and the one home from Istanbul, I really want to take advantage of it and then I don't really want to sit around and wait for money to get in the bank, because that's kind of the thing. When you have SoFi, you have to put it in your own bank account, then you have to transfer it to SoFi, because if you just transfer it through SoFi, you have to pay a fee, and it's a process to get it into SoFi, but it has a higher interest, so it is what it is. All right, well, we're going to jump right into this book. We're going to see if maybe we finish something today. We may not. I might go ahead and decide to finish something today. We will see. All right, here we go. So we'll go to China after this one, but first we got to do our Australian one. And we are saving $12 today. Let's see if I have $8 to take back. 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, so let's put a 20 in, because we have to do Australia. Okay, that's my bonus one. $12 for the quokka today. Okay. So we have $30 in Australia. Now let's go over to China, because I did roll the 20 before I did this. These bows are each $6. And we're gonna go ahead and cross one of those off and put that in. Okay. I've been to China twice, and then before I became what's called a brick and mortar teacher, I taught kids in China through VIP Kid. I loved that job. I did not love the hours. Working overnight at home was quite a lonely job, because I didn't ever have any adult communication, period, because my family was all asleep at night, and then I slept during the day, and I just stayed up all night teaching kids. And so really all I talked to were kids and teaching them. And I'm definitely much happier now being a teacher in the US. So we have 25, 35, 41, 2. It was just, it was a long night, 13 hours a night. It was great money. I did really well, but I just never had any interaction with people. Okay, we're gonna go to number 8. So it was pretty hard on me. All right, this is one I kind of am debating finishing, because there's only 4 rolls, but I don't think it's going to be today. Let's do 2 rolls though. We got 3, and if we roll on it again, it's meant to be. It's meant to be, and we will finish it. All right, $8 going into this one today. So if we roll that again, it's just meant to be to finish it today. Okay. All right. So in Iceland, we have 20, 40, 65, 70, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, $78 in Iceland. All right. So let's go ahead and do it again. Look at that, guys. Number 8 again. It's meant to be. It's meant to be. It's meant to be. It's meant to be. 5. It's meant to be. And 6. All right, so let's put this money in here. All right, so we have today, we have 20, 40, 65, 75.80. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. $89. Woo-hoo, guys. Okay, so now these two are finished. So I'm gonna paper clip. I'm gonna put the 89 right there on the back, and then I'm gonna put these together so that way we know they're kind of done. Okay, so let's put our smiley face. We're gonna write 89 on the back, and that means this is now 7, 8, and 9. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna put these together. And okay, look at that. So we finished Iceland today. What? Let's celebrate. I really do hate not having the bell, so I could ring the bell with you guys, but oh well. Here we go. All right, we're going to number 12. Number 12 is Dubrovnik, Croatia. We have $2 going into this one today. And we're just gonna roll one time. All right, so $2. All right, so in this one we have 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 1, 2, 3, 4, $64. I'm so excited about that. That means that's more money that's gonna be set aside. All right, so we're going to number 12 again. Gosh, we're just having multiple rolls. 1 and 5, so $6 more going in. I'm not gonna count it again. Oh, I rolled it twice. I said I wasn't gonna do that. I'm going through all my money because I'm like just rolling. It's all right. It's money going into this book. But I actually, let's see. So we got 5, 6. Okay. We have these ones. I don't think that's enough to, hold on. Let's see how much we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can, let's roll and see what we get. All right, we're getting number 19, which is $5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, it worked out. Another fast video, but it's fine. It's totally fine. All right. Because, sorry, I'm not talking. I normally put money in my catch-all. Okay. So in Japan, we have 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. $30 going into Japan. And yeah, guys, I finished a challenge. So I think that's what we're going to do. We have 1 and 2. So let's just kind of, so Belize is done. Costa Rica, Mexico, Ecuador, the Galapagos Islands, Iguazu Falls, Rio. Those are done. We still got London, Paris. Romania is getting really close. So this one still has a ways. Most of them at this point still have a way to go. So I don't anticipate anything being finished soon. But we're going to put this money in the bank. And yeah, we're going to call that one winner, winner. Okay, guys. Well, I will see you next Tuesday for Travel Book Tuesday. Maybe we will have a little fun. Maybe we'll finish Romania. You never know what we'll do. But anyways, guys, I hope you have a wonderful day. Don't forget to check out my shorts to see what's going on. It's the 9th, so I believe that means we have rented a car and we are now driving to Cork. So anyways, guys, that's going to be it. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you on Savings Challenge Sunday. Bye.